David Harte is one of Ireland's best ever hockey players. The man from Ringrone outside Kinsale is heading into his second Olympics at the age of 36 and is ready, along with his Irish teammates, to make a mark in Paris. Harte is the only Irish hockey player to have been named in the World Hockey Team of the Year, twice, in 2015 and 2016. His performances will be key to any Irish success this summer, and to find out more about his time growing up in West Cork, we visited Bandon Grammar School, where Harte's love for hockey flourished as a teenager.
The captain, Rahim Razi, against David Harte. Harte saves it! And a chance now. No lack of confidence here from Belgium as they go in search of another penalty corner, even a goal, maybe the backhand shot, the follow-up. Great save again from David Harte.
So Denis, when you got involved first with David Harte, what really was it about David that almost spoke to you that he could make it to the very top in the hockey game?
Well, when I first met David, I probably didn't know he could make it to the very top of the game, to be honest with you. What I've learned over the past intervening years is the qualities that really make an international sportsman people are a huge amount of self-determination and just the will to win and the grit. And it's not always the most talented players make it, but the players who want it the most make it, or the players who are prepared to put in the most work are the talented people who make it. Mm-hmm. So what I saw from David early on, being a goalkeeper has a unique set of skills to other hockey players even. And what he did was he as a youngster he played a lot of badminton, himself and his twin brother Connor played a lot of badminton. I think they played it to Irish level up to under 15, which I think influenced the amount of his footwork, his agility, his ability to change direction, ability to move backwards and still face forwards. And he also did the high jump, which worked on his explosive power, which was of great benefit, I think, when he got up and down off the ground. Because modern day goalkeepers basically have to be able to get up off the ground and still keep their hands active, which is it's a huge strength as well. So those two things probably contributed to it, and also his pure size. I mean, the two guys are 6'5", you know, they're big men, they're athletic, so everything was there to make him a good player, provided he wanted to be a good player. I think David in his time in the senior boys probably won all there was to be won in Irish hockey at senior schools level. The winning of the All-Ireland in 2005 was the icing on the cake, really. It was a hard-fought win. It was at that time in Munster there was a generation of players which were very good in Irish standards. We used to play in a thing called the South of Ireland League, which involved two or three of the top schools in Leinster playing Ashton and Bandon in kind of a mini league, and I think the grammar school team in that were undefeated in 6 years, I think, in that competition. So there was a generation of players there which were very good, and he was a leader in that group. He became what they like to call a cultural architect in any group he was in. So like when he moved on to the Irish team, when he was in his club in Cork in Harlequins, he went to Pembroke, he was in then he went to Holland, and I think in all those clubs he was the guy who set the standard, and I think that's probably what made him. He drove himself and he brought others with him along the way, and that's probably my most abiding memory of him. At training he was setting the standard, you know.
12 minutes to go in the half. Australia 0, Ireland 0. Here goes Wetton again into the circle, tries to turn the ball back under. Great save.
So Denis, as David and the Irish team prepare for the Olympics, how proud are you of his achievements, and how proud will it make the people of Bandon Grammar and of West Cork as he goes ahead into Paris 2024?
I think we feel immensely proud of him, really, you know. Not only an Olympian, but a double Olympian. So that's not easily achieved by anyone, and to do it in a kind of minority team sport like hockey is even harder again, because to win any tournament in hockey you have to have at least 16 guys at a level to make the breakthrough. It might be slightly different in other sports like boxing, where it might be one person or whatever, but we'd be immensely proud of him, and we'd be keeping an eye on him, wish him the best of luck.
Good luck to David Harte and all of our West Cork Olympians at this year's Games in Paris. Get your free souvenir supplement and giant glossy poster inside this week's Star out on July 25th. It's not to be missed. The Southern Star's coverage of this year's Olympic Games is brought to you in partnership with Cork County Council.